WWE possibly scrapping. I know it's called premium live events, but the pay-per-views, the gimmick ones.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Thank God we agree on something sometimes. I love this set. I think you're right. They need to scrap it. Like, it's,
you can use it for like a Raw. If a storyline needs Hell in a Cell, just put it on a Raw.
Just give it to us.
Just give it to a Raw.
Like, how many times has Hell in a Cell popped up where it was like, this is the perfect moment for a Hell in a Cell match. This is what we need, Hell in a Cell. And then next, Hell in a Cell was what, in
July?
No, June. It was in June. I was like, bro, Hell in a Cell, and then they kept the stupid red cage, and I was like, yo, Hell in a Cell can be used for like the rarest of occasions.
Yes.
Triple H versus Batista, great moment. Edge versus Batista. I'm sorry, a lot of Batista matches in here and stuff like that. They even did a Hell in a Cell on Raw with Roman and Xavier Woods.
They're bringing the big one back. King of the Ring. I think that should be. That
needs to be its own pay-per-view, and it needs to be the whole old style where, hey, these men qualified on Raw and SmackDown and NXT. You need to include NXT on that.
Yes, they probably will.
And then what you do is, okay, you have your qualifiers. Okay, now you have
the seeds.
Now you have the seeds, and now the seeds is what we're going to show, and we're going to have a whole tournament. And what they need to do is actually give the person who wins the tournament the actual WWE title like match for the next pay-per-view, or give them an opportunity for that.
I think that would be a great idea.
Like, they used to do that back in the day where it was like, okay, you won the King of the Ring, you're going for the Intercontinental. Like, William Regal won it like that way. He won King of the Ring, won Intercontinental title, and then he went on a crazy run.
I can see Trips doing that.
And I think this is also because, let's be honest, Xavier Woods had his King of the Ring moment, and I guess it was big. I wasn't invested in it.
I wasn't.
Like, at first, I had
his world title.
I had hope for him. I had hope that he was going to do something cool with it, and it got good with King Woods. That was pretty dope. And then everything hit the fan. We got stuck in a 16-week feud with Sheamus and the boys, like,
yep,
and then they end up breaking Big E's neck. It was just one of those things.
Speaking of Sheamus, he's freaking completely over now.
Yeah, like, Sheamus has been doing good, but he's always been good.
People think he should get a shot at Roman next, the Brawling Brutes versus the Bloodline.
I think that'd be a great match for him. Just kind of solidify his just
congratulate him.
He gets these moments where he gets kind of pushed back into the to the stardom and stuff like that, and people don't remember, but back when Roman was getting shoved down our throat, he was the one who was working with Vince, spoiling Roman's parade. And I think that'd be a nice little thing to have again. Like, hey, you had Vince and corporate with you and stuff like that. That man gone. Now I'm about to just whoop your ass now, and it's gonna be a fair one. And have Sheamus get real close. Have Sheamus potentially get a 1, 2, 3. Have the ref knock his ass out. So they never got to finish the match.
Do what they did yesterday on NXT. It was 1, 2. JD. It was who was it? Who got robbed? What's it? Dragic.
Yeah.
Went to hit his finisher on Breaker. It was 1, 2. At the third one, the ref's arm got pulled back by JD McDonough. By the Jordan Devlin guy.
Yeah, have it do something like that where it's like
where you get tossed by the third guy.
It's something good, or have Sheamus win by like DQ or count out or something, because like some bloodline shenanigans out there. He wins, he gets the Seth treatment. He wins, he looks good. He technically beat Roman, or he won the match against Roman.
And he can say, I technically beat
I beat the Tribal Chief, just like Rollins. Next, you have him and Rollins have a banger of a match. They've always had great matches back in the day. But I think we're getting off topic. But back with the pay-per-views, we need to save those pay-per-view matches and those gimmick matches for when we really need them.
Yes. Like I said, you use Royal Rumble as I know they're back in the day they were using Royal Rumble as the way to get one title, and then they used, I know the last couple years they've used Elimination Chamber to get to the
secondary.
Yep, to get to the second one. Like, that's how they did the women's. That's why they're keeping Elimination Chamber.
I think they need to move Elimination Chamber to back to around
Roman
October.
Should defend both
like
titles in back-to-back nights. At one night defend one of them, and
it's been established at this point they're one. It's been established that they're one title. Like it's one championship. It's not what we wanted. It's not what people were hoping for, but it is what it is, and we need to just accept that. Like it is what it is. But there is a chance, you know,
he breaks it.
He can split it. They can add a new title to it because maybe he says like, hey, you know, I'm getting bored of this.
The main champion now on Raw.
I'm bored of this stuff. You know, here, someone take this title. I don't got time for this anymore. Like, you guys need something to fight on. You guys can fight amongst yourself with that, and I'll still just be your Universal Champion. Just know you'll be below me.
I know we're on this. I know we're off topic.
Raise the belt.
Hey, give Triple H credit. He got Brock to come back. He got Brock to come back for a low level feud with Bobby Lashley for a full on regular feud.
I wouldn't say it's a low level feud. It's a feud they didn't finish back in the day.
Yeah.
Because Bobby ended up getting hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. So they're just continuing it, which I think is a great idea. I forgot that even happened. Now you mentioned it. Like
that's how Seth got his title.
Yeah, that's how Seth got his title back.
His buddy Brock, his boy Brock helped him.
But I think there's definitely a lot of pieces moving now with WWE, and I'll give them props and stuff like that on it. I just need them to be careful with these gimmick matches. Though.
It's Brock's crown rule. It's Brock's crown rule payday.
Yeah, he needs to get paid. So, like I said, I just hope they use these gimmick matches sparingly, properly, and efficiently. So, as long as they're doing all three of those, I think WWE is setting themselves up for success and potentially great moments on Peacock, even though they're already getting paid for it. But maybe even great moments on SmackDown and Raw that they can use it on.
Yeah, I could see a Fox getting a Hell in a Cell, or you can hype it up. It's all sorts of stuff. Because to hype it up.
Hey, like I said, USA had Reigns versus Xavier for the WWE title on a Monday Night Raw. And that's when he started destroying Woods. And put him on the shelf. Remember that? And then he then he got Kofi and destroyed Kofi and stuff like that. So I think it's a great opportunity for that. But
yeah, I can see them using Hell in a Cell with the Roman feud, like having it so the bloodline gets blocked, something like that. Use it what it's supposed to be for.
Yeah, give it.
There's a reason why they invented it. The reason why they created Hell in a Cell, wasn't it to keep Shawn Michaels out of Triple H's corner, or something like that? Or
no, it was
Triple H keep out of Shawn Michaels.
It was.
It has to do with one of them. It has to do with him.
No, it was to keep Shawn Michaels in the ring against the Undertaker because he kept trying to duck and dodge him and stuff like that.
Yep.
So this was a way. This was a way.
And
for him to
keep him. Yep, to keep Triple H out of his corner too.
Well, you know, Kane came over and ruined that whole plan, just opening the door. But what an iconic moment that was. So
yeah.
WWE looks like it's in a good spot. I will say, you know, it's in a good spot. Can't wait to see it in a couple months so I can finally
give your take. You need a full
give my take and review.
You need a full year under Triple H?
No. I just need
a WrestleMania
season. Up to WrestleMania season. I think that's where I'll be in a good spot.
Once he gets into that WrestleMania season, I think they could pull in big numbers after the football is done.
Yeah, I think so too. I think during that late spring, summertime, that was when they were really picking up steam, and I'm just hoping around Royal Rumble I'm a little more invested, and I hope it's not too long of a build up where they're not just throwing things last minute.
Oh yeah, I think they're getting ready. I think the seeds are planning. Like you, which one of you, was it you or Will that said about Jey Uso being the one that dethrones Roman? Who had that hot take?
I've said that for a while.
Yep, because you said that, and Logan Paul recently called him king of the head.
He called him the tribal chief because he'd be talking so much.
Yeah.
But hey, think of it. Jay was his first challenger. What if the first challenger becomes the final person that defeats it? Full circle. It's the whole thing. And
it's interesting.
And in the beginning, Jay was with Jimmy. Jay was with Roman, and Jimmy was the one saying like, "Hey, you know, like this is my brother. Like I'm standing up for him." Now who's drinking the Kool-Aid? Jimmy drinking the Kool-Aid, and Jay the one starting to be like, you know, all the smoke and mirrors, all the spell is gone. It's lifting from Jay. Jimmy's still under, unfortunately, but Jay's starting to come out of it. Like, I've done all this, and honestly, you haven't really done anything for me, Big Oos.
I think while we're on this topic, would you want to see them reopen the KO feud? Especially KO versus Roman again. But this
KO versus Roman was a banger. They just need to get them handcuffs correctly, and Roman needs to stand up, just squatting over and stuff like that.
Yep. But I think they should redo it now, especially with Sami Zayn being conflicted with his best friend.
I think there was the conflict and stuff like that, and it's definitely an opportunity. But I think they're so invested in the Solo Sikoa and stuff like that. I think you need to tie in Kevin Owens some way, but I just don't want them to do it in a way where we all expect it. I want to be surprised, or I want to be shocked. I want to be like, hey, you know what? You got me on that one. I want it to be.
Pop.
I want the pop.
You want the KO,
and I want to pop for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those.
That was a good one. That was good.
It's just one of those things. I want to be excited too.
Yeah.
You know, I just want. You know, I need to be wooed.
I try not to watch it. I try not to go into social media, Twitter as much lately. So I haven't got the surprises because getting to the point was kind of annoying.
Yeah. And
I understand where you're getting at.
I want that joy again. And if I get that joy, what else is gonna get their joy? So we just focus on writing for me, and I think we got something good. I just want to get off, man. Something the joy getting off.
We're way off topic. We were talking about WWE pay-per-views. I'll pull us back.
Oh, I'll go for some wood. No, it's woo. We gotta
pay-per-views. Yeah, so I'm excited to see them bringing back that one. I heard No Way Out, Forgiven.
Me and Will have been talking about this forever. Backlash with the Sipes need to come back. Not this
Bad Blood.
Not Bad Blood.
That's bad. That's a gimmick.
That's a gimmick.
Use the Taylor Swift song.
Back in the day, it used to be.
Do you remember when we were supposed to get? Do you remember when Hartford was originally supposed to get Bad Blood?
Yeah.
And we all were making. I made a joke.
Yo, bring back Great Balls of Fire. That Samoa Joe match wasn't that bad.
Honestly, that was a great pay-per-view.
It was terrible. Do not think about it. This man had a rope break for like a whole minute.
Must be juju. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night.
Oh my God, it's so great.
Bang!